I'm with Jaconi in race number 2. Let's get another win.
It's Jaconi won it. Second Emanatu, third El Soldo, fourth Agrimoni.
And I'm with Jump the Broom in race number 4. Let's get another winner.
Jump the Broom got up for the last 2 strides to win from Typhoon Harmony.
And I'm with Crystal Pegasus in the Mornington Cup.
Crystal Pegasus takes the lead. 4 on the mark and he takes the next Mornington Cup by a length to Pondus. 2 lengths away to Do Start for Fibrillate.
Hello everyone and welcome to another race day preview. We're racing at Bendigo this week and the feature on the card is the Golden Mile. It's going to be a cracker of a day. Let's get on with the first race. Race number 1 is a benchmark 84 over the 2400 metres. Point NEPEAN is the $3.50 favourite, gets in with the 52 kilos and Vardani's close to it at $3.70. Eco Warrior and Point NEPEAN went head-to-head last start at Sandown, and there was only 0.1 lengths in the winning margin, and Eco Warrior ended up winning the race. However, I'm with Point NEPEAN on the weekend. Point NEPEAN was first up over the 2400 metres here, would have needed this run, and I think second up will be a lot fitter. Gets into this race with the 52 kilos, the 2 kilo claim obviously for Alana Kelly. It will be on speed. What looks to be, it can control it its own way, and I think Point NEPEAN should be winning the first race at Bendigo. That's why I've got it on top. Vardani in for second, won the Stony Creek Cup last time out. Can't be faulted. Good gate, good jockey. Josh Richards gets the claim. Good chance. Steel Skies might be a fair way up in class, but it's on the minimum, and it's drawn a good gate. And Eureka Street on the week back up for Blake McDougall can run a bit of a race. But I'm with Point NEPEAN in the first at Bendigo. Race 2 is a benchmark 70 over the 1300 metres. Paldoro on this page is at $6.50. Stretto is at $2.25 and $5.50 for LINAS Legend. This was a last start effort of Stretto at Sandown, and this was oh so impressive. The other elect in the market, Seguso with the red and white stripes, couldn't keep up with it as Stretto just powered away here. I know they went out slow, but the sectionals it ran home in, you can see there 10.95, 10.69. That's pretty quick, and the green means good. So if Jamie Carr was riding at Bendigo, she would be riding this horse. But John McNeil's the elect now that Jamie Carr's riding in Sydney. John McNeil chooses Stretto over LINAS Legend, and LINAS Legend is who I've got in for second. Draws a good gate. Ran behind Fortunate Kiss last time. It's a pretty good chance. Paldoro from gate 8 should be running home late with Josh Richards, and Air Defence is just drawn a touch wider than I would have liked, but $31 is still over the odds. I'm with Stretto in race number 2, 45 the win. Let's hope it wins. Race 3 is the Vobis Gold Rush for the 2-year-olds over the 1,000 metres. Shalaman is the $4.80 favourite. It's an open race. Field of Flutes for Mara and Eustace are at $5.50. This was a last start effort of Shalaman at Bendigo in a 2-year-old maiden over 1,100 metres, where it ran second or third behind Let's Roll the Dice, and we can all tell what that's done going to the size and winning. Shalaman, I thought, just peaked the last 100 metres, so the step back to the 1,000 metres will suit it ideally. I'm excited to see it on a firm track, a good track, and if this run hasn't taken too much out of it, I reckon it will be ultra competitive on the weekend on the good track, gate 8 on pace, 1,000 metres Bendigo, and hopefully it should be winning. Don't change the biggest danger to it. It's drawn gate 12, which means we'll have to get further back than Shalaman, which isn't ideal, but I've got it in there for a second. Ruta Parlay is at $16, which I think is over the odds for Blake McDougall. Might be looking for further, but it's a good chance, and over Shady's had the race experience, so can't fold it. John McNeil on with Shalaman in the rush. Race 4 is a benchmark 84 over the 1,100 metre journey, and Remarque is the $3.90 favourite ahead of Zorro's Dream at $7. Scissor Step and Duchess of Dorset both first up are at $4.80, and this was Remarque's last start effort in the McCartan, I'm pretty sure it was called. This was behind Shelby 66, who's gone on to win the Galaxy. Now this was Remarque first up, and it peaked on its run. I reckon second up will be a lot fitter. Dropping back in class to a benchmark 84, coming down to Melbourne, Damien Oliver on can be hopefully midfield to on pace somewhere. Back on a firm track, I think suits it ideally, and I reckon Remarque's the one to beat. It's got the race fitness, unlike the other 3 in my top 4. Duchess of Dorset's first up, gate 16 will push forward, and it's a good racehorse, so it's got to go in there for second. Simply Optimistic ran second in this race last year, so it can't be folded. I reckon it's over the odds at $19. And Scissor Step, last start ran second to Generation on Cox Plate Day. That's good form. It can win, but I'm with Remarque in race number 4. Race 5 is the Vobis Gold Bracelet over the 1400 metres. CHEVALEE is at $4 and is the favourite for Jai McNeil, ahead of SIRILEO Miss at $4.40 and Vespertine at $5. Now this was a recent jump out of Perfect World at Balnarring over the 1000 metres, as you can see up there. Went to the line under a light hold but did it very well. I think Damien Thornton was in the saddle for this jump out. He's been in the saddle for the last 3 races of Perfect World. This horse is paying $9. Last time it was first up, it won by 4 lengths in a benchmark 64. That was weaker grade, obviously, but the way it did it was ultra professional. The only query is gate number 2, but if it can get clear luck in the straight, I reckon it's the one to beat. I'm quite confident on Perfect World here. I've got 20 to win on it. Damien Thornton hoping for a good steer. SIRILEO Miss him for second. Has the class, and gate 3 Damien Oliver should work out fine. CHEVALEE has the race fitness as well. Gate 4 Jai McNeil, everything should work out fine, and FOXY FRIDA can run into a minor spot. But I'm with Perfect World in the 5th. Race 6 is the St. Leger Trial for the 3-year-olds over the 2200 metres. Can't Go Wong and the Cunning Fox are equal favourites at $4. $7 up there for Celestial Fury. And this was a last start effort of Celestial Fury at Pakenham in a Class 1 over 1600, where it got too far back and ran a very good second. Now it's second up, and I don't think it's maybe ready for this race. It's maybe just a trial. But this was a wide open race, and Basutton and Young usually get their stays right. So I thought if Celestial Fury gets into a good position, then maybe it could be hard to run down. But I was really not sure with this race. I ended up having 2 horses in my strategy, Fighting Arrow the other one. If this horse settles on pace, it is going to take some beating. It's got race fitness, Damien Thornton. It just needs to settle on pace, and it's got a chance. The Cunning Fox and Can't Go Wong are 3rd and 4th selections. For some reason, I don't like the Cunning Fox. I just don't like the gate. If it gets back, I reckon it'll prove hard to get over the top of the leaders, and Can't Go Wong's got 60 kilos and might be racing in the Australian Derby in Sydney. But overall, I'm with Celestial Fury in the St. Leger Trial. Race 7 is the listed Bendigo Guineas over the 1400 metres, and Cardigan Queen is the $2.80 favourite, unlucky to win, not to win last time, $5 for Gun Deck. This was a last start replay of Mars Mission at the Valley in a benchmark 70, won by Snapper. Snapper was on the fence, and that's probably where you wanted to be on the night. Mars Mission, you can see getting held up, should have finished a lot closer, should have finished second, and looked like it needed 1400, which it gets on the weekend. It was outpaced for speed by Snapper on this occasion, so I'm hoping up to the 1400 it can beat the field for speed, and if it can settle, hopefully outside the leader, and keep its head down and settle into a nice rhythm during the run, I reckon Mars Mission could prove hard to beat on speed. If Jai McNeil has a good day on the weekend, I have a good day as well. I've got Mars Mission on top, Asymmetrical in for second. It's just in a rich vein of form. It should go on pace and should be hard to beat. Sharp Response should have won last week at Mornington, and Cardigan Queen in for 4th, but I'm with Mars Mission in race 7. Race 8 is the feature, the listed Golden Mile over the 1600 metres. Ironclad is the favourite at $4.60. Riadini at $7.50. Cherry Tortoni at $4.80. And also Holbein at $7.50. This was Ironclad's last start win in the Matrix Stakes, first up over 1200, where it just managed to hold off Manhattan Times, who had the light weight. Now, Ironclad on the weekend, it won this race last year. It's got gate 4. It's got Jai McNeil. Gate 4 is the only query. I know it might be in the 2 wide line, but if it gets trapped on the fence, I don't like its chances at all. But this was a good win first up, straight up to the 1600 second up. I don't know whether that was planned or not, but I'm hoping it was because I've got it on top. I've got Cherry Tortoni in for second. Hate the gate 18. We'll have to get right back, and I'm hoping it can charge home to a nice second or third. Holbein's drawn gate 9. It'll go forward and give itself every chance. And if there was any time for a boil over, it's now. Lunar Fox, $51 in there for 4th. But I'm with Ironclad in the Golden Mile. Let's hope it goes back to back. Race 9 is a benchmark 100 over the 1400 metres. Corner Pocket is at $3.10 and is the favourite, ahead of Second Slip at $6.50 and $7 for Poland. And this was a last start effort of Corner Pocket in the Blamey Stakes behind Inspirational Girl at Flemington. This was a very good run. I know it was a sit and sprint, but it beat home Mr. Brightside, who's a pretty good horse. And I think dropping back to the 1400 is ideal. This horse was kind to me last preparation. I think I was on it about 3 or 4 times and it won all of them. So I love this horse. Gate Gate 8 should be on speed, 1400. Bendigo, I'm hoping it can return to winning ways. So I've got Corner Pocket on top ahead of Poland, who drops back in class but also rises in weight. 1400 ideal. I'm excited to see it against this level. I think Sosibon's over the odds at $81. Gate 4 should be getting a nice run for Jamie Mott and maybe might feel a minor placing him. REGARDSMAREE in there for 4th. But I'm with Corner Pocket in the last. Hopefully John McNeil has a good day so I can have a good day. See you next time.